Today, I'm continuing the work on moving out of AWS. Yesterday, I've already created first the database, second, the deployment of the backend, and the cluster. The backend didn't work yesterday, so I'm continuing to work on that today.
So what's the issue? In fact, the issue was very simple. I've configured the Gene API to only connect to DocumentDB using certain parameters, which I need to change to connect into my internal MongoDB. So I needed to rewrite the MongoDB util that connect to the database, and it should work great.
Got the squad by my side, let the games begin. Landing tilted towers, yeah, I'm ready for the flick. Building high, we ain't gonna hide. Victory royale, yeah, we taking it with.
I made some progress. First, I've created a VM inside the VPC and a security group to allow the VM to access the database. Second, I found the credentials of the database inside my password manager. And third, I've managed to connect to the database and to dump it and to get the dump onto my laptop so I can import it into the new architecture. So it's pretty good. I'm gonna need to push the backend and that will be good. I made a mistake. Let me explain. I've done the monetization of the app. I've submitted it to Apple, but apparently you have to have a fully functional pipeline for purchases into a separate stack, so your production users doesn't get access for free when testing the test flight app. So I'm gonna see with Apple whether or not I have to do that. And also, I'm gonna release the new backend a bit early because I need the fix for the database connection so I can deploy on the new Hetzner cloud. And that will mean that deploying the backend will impact users. But since I don't have a lot of users and I only have 31 tasks inside the database, that will not be really an issue because I don't have any active users for now because the app was pretty poor. So I've added a new feature. I'm going to migrate to Hetzner. I'm going to put monetization, and then I'm going to start pushing the Note app. And after that, I'm going to try to do some communication to try to get some users to subscribe to this combo of apps, which will be sold to €4 a month. So maybe $5 US. So I'm gonna do that after lunch. So I'm now trying to restore the dump into the database. So I'm gonna take you when I'm done or if I make it or not. Now I'm able to restore the backup and to migrate the data from AWS to the backend. Now what I'm going to do is work a little bit on the K3S part. That means add some labels and restrict the database to certain nodes so it's a bit more stable. Then I'm gonna try and fully bootstrap dev stack into Hetzner and do the same for the production stack. I'm also gonna compute some pricing so I know exactly what I'm gonna be paying, and I'll keep you posted with those info and when I have done some progress on it. I'm back from outside. I went to go and grab the car from the shop. So I figured out why I could not connect to the database. It was because I was lacking some support of some argument inside the connection string. And also I wasn't using the connection string given by the operator. So you can directly use in your pods to connect to the database. So I'm gonna finish that and make sure that it works. And I might continue a bit for today, but I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do much more in such a small time frame that I got left, it's near 7. So we'll see.